Oh my gosh, I sent the wrong email. I mean the wrong link. I was in another class. Okay, we're going to start now. I'm so sorry. Yes, because I was in another link. Okay, is this recording? Yes. I'm sorry. Okay, so we are going to start. Is there any volunteer for the reading for the test? We have here the two pictures. Choose one picture and describe it for 30 seconds, and then talk about medical innovation and technology. And here we have the second pictures, plans and aspirations from people in their 20s. Is there any volunteer that would like to start today?
I could start if you like.
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth. Do you have the pictures there?
I have it printed here. Here the instruction that you sent with both pictures.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are going to listen to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, we're all ears.
Hi everyone, I hope you have a good day. I'm Elizabeth and today I will talk to you about Unit 7 and Unit 8. Well, in the first unit we have two pictures and I like the ones it's on the right. You can see that there's two guys in wheelchairs. They are probably in a tennis court. They are holding tennis racket. And to me, it looks like the oldest guy, he's teaching the smaller guy how to play tennis. And he looks more athletic than the other one, so probably he has spent more time playing tennis in this, what it looks to me in this picture. Behind them, I can see there's small people, so probably it's a field that they can play all kinds of sports. In Unit 7, we talk about medical innovation. To me, it was a very important unit because we saw about people with disability. And I really believe that people nowadays with disabilities has the opportunity to improve their lives because of the medical innovations. I think the prosthetic customized maybe legs or arms is showing is helping people to improve their lives. It's not the same to have a prosthetic leg that is belong someone before that have a customized one. I think it helps a lot, but we have a problem that they are really expensive. So nowadays I think we have to change that, and we have to improve or maybe have some kind of innovation with these materials, or maybe the way that they are building these prosthetic arms or legs to help people and have a easy access to them. Even nowadays we can see also that people has tried to when we get older, we probably will need some kind of prosthetic thing, maybe teeth, or maybe we need some kind of medical medicine to help us, and that I think that's the way we need to innovate in that kind of stuff to help us in the future. So it's everyone's job right now. Well, and the next part we see there's the pictures. I really like the one is on the right too, because you can see that they are probably in a meeting, in a very important meeting, and they look very formal. But the girl on the front, she's not paying attention at all. She's just looking to the person who is taking this picture. So probably when this meeting is happening, probably she have no idea what they were talking about, and she has her computer off. So she's just procrastinating, I think, because the other person looked like they are discussing something important, and they are trying to figure out maybe something to help this company, and they look very young and very happy. So probably they are enjoying their works. Well, in Unit 8, we talk about plan and aspiration for people in their 20s. And this unit showed me how different is the people who were 20s in, like, I don't know, 30 years ago, and people in their 20s now. To me, it's very important to have defining moments in life, in not settle down right now. I think if I settle down, it would be like I haven't fulfilled all my aspirations in life. I really hope to pursue my career and invest in something, and maybe to be a little bit altruistic through these years. And the first thing I have to do is get this degree, and after I just want to travel. I had a little identity crisis a few years ago, so I really didn't know what to do, and what it helped is to try to see what I want to do in life. And I realized that raise a family is not one of my long-term decision. I really want to travel and do a lot of stuff. Maybe in like this day to probably in the next 30 years, I don't want to settle down. I really want to improve my job, my career. And I think maybe 30 years ago, the only thing that you hope in life was to settle down and raise a family, and right now it's not the same. So it's a way to see how old people think in life, and it helps you to understand the oldest people. So I really learned in this unit. I really think that oldest people want to show their opinion, and maybe we don't understand them, and right now I think that the way they think is we saw in this unit, so it was very helpful. So that's my presentation. I hope you like, and I hope you like to hear me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay, next, please. I am taking notes while you talk, and I will send feedback later during these days. Jason, Seba, Antonio, who? No one wants to talk?
Miss, in my case, I don't have a good internet, and I'm waiting to get better and don't have problems.
Okay, and what about Antonio, Mariano, Camilo, Martin? We have to move on with the presentations. Any volunteer? No volunteers. Valentina?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Valentina.
Good morning, I'm Valentina Carvajal, and I'm going to talk about the picture on the right. In that picture, I can see two men who are playing or try to play tennis. Both are using a wheelchair, so I think they both have a disability. And the man who is wearing a gray shirt is teaching him how to play. Behind them, you can see that there is a person playing tennis, and he or she is also in a wheelchair. Today, there are more opportunities for people with any kind of disability. And I think that is because of the medical innovations that have been made in recent times. Now it is still difficult to cope, but there are more options like prostheses, which are being made by a three-dimensional printer, but they are not only advanced for people with amputations. Recently, scientists created a bionic eye that is capable of restoring the sight to a blind person. And thanks to technology, more people can communicate with the deaf-mute community. In conclusions, I think this advance can change the life of thousands of people and help them live normal lives. In the next picture, I can see a group of people in an office. Maybe they are in a meeting, and four of them are young people who may be in their 20s. And there is only one man who is older than the others. And perhaps they are planning something and the older person is giving them advice or directing. The younger one should be first and the older one their boss. I think this picture may be related to Unit A because it is about young workers who are possibly starting their careers. In my opinion, today's youth are increasingly prioritizing getting a degree over raise a family. And maybe it is because they prefer to have financial and emotional stability. I also believe that I also believe the people in their 20s are not yet fully mature. Some are, but some are not. In the early to mid 20s, there are still people who have identity crisis, or others simply don't want to pursue a career and don't want to settle down. And so I think it would be responsible to raise a family with that instability. Therefore, I believe that the 20s is an age to grow and dedicate to oneself. And that's it. That's all. Thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Valentina. Good. Okay, so next, please, Jason, Sebastián, Antonio,
I'm good, miss.
Sebastián. Okay, Seba.
Mm.
l-
I'm
ah,
watching the pictures, so
oh,
if I move my eyes,
you have
I have
new,
it on my.
yeah, but you have new speakers and new headphones? Because normally
Um,
when you talk in classes, I can hear you very well.
Perhaps it's for because of the internet, because we had to change it,
Okay, now
and
you have
now
a different one?
yes, and nobody's using like Zoom chat, Zoom video call except for me. So I managed to get only like most of the internet to myself for this time.
Yeah, because now I can hear you better.
Yeah. Good. It's working. So, shall I start? Good morning, everyone. My name is Sebastian, and today I'm going to do my oral presentation test about Unit 7 and Unit 8. So, in the left picture, I can see a group of people playing football, and well, unfortunately, some of them are without a leg. Maybe they had their legs amputated, but that's not stopping them. They're playing football and they're really, I think they're having a lot of fun. Though there are some legs like crossed, the ball is in the middle, so I think they're hitting themselves. But I think they're having a good time there, and also it's a sunny day. And in the background, I can see there's a lot of grass, and the t-shirts, sorry, of the players are blue and white with red. So it's really fun. So medical innovation in technology. During the years, medicine and science has evolved a lot, and also using technology. Technology has been is so good for medicine. They are really connected. And technology has improved medicine along the years with innovations such as prostheses that help people to get a better life. For example, like guys who plays in the Olympics, they already have Paralympic Games, and they all use prostheses because they can do it with them. And it's really good to see them to get their dreams going forward, and that's really good. I really like that people now can have a better life or a normal life because they have even though they don't have like an arm or like a leg, but with the prostheses, processes, they can have a normal life, and that's really good. And also, they don't get they have their own customized processes, and they don't have to use like a normal one. Although we know that they're expensive, but at least we have them. And like Elizabeth said before, we have to work on how to get those processes made more cheaper and accessible for all people. So, so now I'm going to talk about Unit 8. So I'm going to choose the right picture because I really like it, and I can see there's a lot of people, well, 5 people actually in this picture, and well, 4 of them are in the background, and maybe they're talking about something. And the guy with the blue shirt is holding a tablet, so maybe they're watching something or discussing about a topic that they all like. And well, the girl, as we see, she's staring at the camera, and she's like, I'm not doing anything because her laptop is off. So well, sometimes happens in group work. So plans and aspirations in people in the 20s. Well, people in the 20s doesn't have the same plans as people in the past used to have. For example, in my case, for now in my 20s, I don't think about raising a family. It's not in my plans yet. I like to invest more in my career, in pursuing a career that I like, and also invest time in things that I do like to do. For example, traveling or meeting with friends, not having a lot of responsibilities yet, because we know that our generation likes to go to another place, not to settle down yet. We don't like to have plans, like really big plans. For example, raising a family, because we know that takes you a lot of time, and well, you don't have a lot of freedom at the end. So I think it depends on the person. And in my example, I want to invest more in traveling and pursuing my career. So that was my oral presentation test, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Seba. Thank you, Sebastian. Sebastiana, you know what? I think there should be something in the wire, in the cable, because there's still, you know, some noise behind when you talk. No, in the cable, in the wire, I mean, from the computer, not from the headphones.
Miss, maybe it can be the room in which is Sebastian.
No, but it's but it's the sound, you know. It's there's a sound, you know, that affects when you talk, Seba, and I don't know what it is, but probably you can see this recording and listen to yourself and see the sound, because I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I think it's a cable.
Maybe next time I'll do it through my cell phone, because when I use the cell phone and the earphones, they work perfectly. And they say that there's no sound, but when I use the computer, they say that there's some background sound.
Yeah.
There's an echo, they say.
Yeah.
But I've tested on the cell phone, and they say they don't hear nothing. They just hear my voice. So
yeah, okay.
Maybe next time I'll do it.
No, it's not only because it's not only when you have presentations, but it's also because you are an assistant teacher.
Yeah, I'll talk to my students after this if they hear also that.
Probably it's something very little that can be fixed.
Yeah, I think that too.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Jason, please. Or Antonio, Camilo, Mariano, please. I need a volunteer.
Miss, hi.
Martin, yes. Martin, you have to turn on your camera.
I see. Yes. I see.
Okay, so we are all ears. Go.
Hello, Miss and classmates. I am Martin Cofre, and this is my oral presentation of Unit 7 and 8. In the right picture, I can see 3 men in wheelchairs, but the picture focus on 2 guys. The right man. No, the guy of the right is a man. Maybe he's a medical type coach that is teaching the sport of tennis in wheelchairs to the child. Maybe the child are 15 years old. I know that also exists the tournament of wheelchair tennis, so it's probably they are prepared for a championship. And in the background, I see guys, maybe they are playing golf, or they are doctors because they are wear a white coat. Yeah, I'm for the unit 7. I am sure that thanks so for the technological advance of medicine, people who have suffer an amputation, an accident, or were born without a limb, have the opportunity to develop or have a life when relativity normally. And thanks to the development of more resistant and flexible materials, together with the use of a printed, three-dimensional printed, as shapes, the creation of prostheses that fulfill, have a function, the same function of a normal limb. Yeah. For the other picture, and the left picture, I can see 5 guys. One of them maybe are a teacher, maybe is a teacher, and the other guys are the students. They are in a type of office and work on a project maybe. I see one guy alone. Maybe the other guys are discriminating. I don't know. I think they are focused of getting a career, and I don't think they are work about raising a family. For the unit 8, they are many. I think there are many type of youngs. Some go about sports, worry about studying or working or work. I think the reality of them is very important because is are different reality of money of them, of a family, and if I ask and a guy for maybe that have 20 years of the San Bernardo, he answer me that maybe they are worried of getting money, and if ask what they to do or what gay to be of guy of the Vitacura, they may be worried about traveling. So this was my presentation. Thanks for listening, and thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for speaking. Okay, very good. Martin, you're done. Thank you. Okay, Jason, please.
Okay.
Hello, Jason, how are you?
Hello, Miss. I'm fine.
Okay, just
Hello, everyone.
deep breath, relax.
Okay.
Okay,
Jason.
Jason.
I'm talking about oral test unit 7 and 8. I choose the left picture. I can see a group of disabled people, and they are black people, and they are playing football on the grass. And I can see two teams. One team wears a white shirt and the other blue shirt. They use walking sticks to play football. The ball is in the air. And that's it. Talk about medical innovation and technology. I think that the innovation in medicine is very important for people, because in the future more disease can be cured than today is impossible, like AIDS or cancer. And with technology advance, some tests could be done by the patients themselves and sent digitally to doctor. And in the class, we saw that robots could replace nurses, and this will help in case of pandemics, because they will not infect patients. And thanks that technology, people could live longer. And the unit 8, I choose the right picture. I can see a group of people, and the only a woman is in focus, and the other 4 people is talking about they are talking, and one girl is standing, and the other is seated around the wooden table. One woman has her hand on a laptop. The chair is green, and the walls are white, and that's it. I'm talking about plans and aspiration for people in their 20s. In my case, the next year, I will have finished doing my professional practice in an aeronautical company. And in 2 years, I will have signed a work contract in some airline. And I will have had a salary and work to be financially stable. Maybe in 5 years, I will have visited many countries for vacations or work. In 10 years, maybe, I will have married with my girlfriend, and maybe and have had a child. And I will have bought a house for my family. maybe in 20 years, I will have built a family business, and that's it. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Jason. I really like the way that you use a lot of grammar, present, future perfect. So that was very good. And I noticed that. I will have finished, I will have signed, I will have had, I will have visited. Yes, I'm gonna write more comments in the feedback, okay? But that was good. You used the grammar that we learned in classes. Okay, so next we have Mariano, please.
Miss, I can go if you want.
Sebastian, you have to turn on your camera.
Yeah, if you listen me too bad, maybe if it's there possible to turn off my camera, but you tell me. I don't know.
Where are you? Where are you? Why do you have that connection that you say so poor?
No, because I changed of company. Now I am in Tels. It's so it might have a better internet, but I don't know. Yes.
But Entel is the best.
Yeah, but I was better and now I'm Entel.
I was better. Okay, I think Entel works really well. I have Entel.
Yeah, but I think that my both sisters are like making an essay, a PSU essay. They are online.
Okay, so there are many people connected.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I like Entel internet, but I don't like Entel television because they don't have CNN in English and they don't have BBC in English. So
yes,
I really miss that. I need my channels in English. So I always complain to Entel.
I hate Entel television also because it's like another kind of television. I feel in another country, like seeing that television.
Yeah, but I need my CNN in English and my BBC in English, and they don't have the news in English, so I hate it. But anyway, okay, go ahead, Sebastian. I will try to do my best to listen to you, okay? Go.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Hello, guys and Miss who are present right now listening to this presentation. I'm Sebastian Acosta, and in this case, I will be presenting you about Unit 7 and Unit 8, and I will be describing two pictures. Well, in the picture one, I choose the left one, in which they appear like 5 people that are in a soccer field playing football, but we can considering that they are not like normal football players. They are like 5 players with some kind of disability. Maybe they in their lives have a kind of problem or some kind of accident in which they don't have one of their both legs. They are people with disability, and they are like using walking crutches or walking sticks to help them their stability to play these sports. I can see 5 persons, and the five of them are black people. Maybe they can be in a tropical country or some kind of Africa, I can think. And there are there are 2 teams in which one is with a white teacher, and the second one is with a blue teacher. About Unit 7, I think that is medical innovation and technology is too important. I think that theme and that unit, because they relate like the innovation and the invents that make the technology to people with disabilities, in which they like design and modify this like how can I say it, like these things to make the people with disability a better life. To go to the normal way of how we live our lives. Well, in Unit 8, the second image, I can talk about the left one also. We can see like 5 people in a company that one of them is showing like some kind of project. They all are with street clothes in such a way. I can say that it's a company like some Google company. I don't know. We can see that all are paying attention we they are paying attention that like kind of project like is showing one person of them, and I can see in the back like bricks in the wall and a window and a white desk. And about Unit 8, I can talk about that it's a plan and inspiration from people in 20s. I can say that it's too important this unit because we like talk about personally with what will be in the future, what do people at the in to relate it in the future, and maybe we have to be settled down some kind of in our lives, take some decisions. And well, that was my presentation, and thank you for listening. Sorry,
Okay.
Miss, I get like the 4 minutes, and I.
No, it was 3 minutes this time, but I didn't want to stop you. Okay, thank you.
No, I thought that there were 4, and I have the.
Yeah, and we are lucky that Carlo Cruchet decided to present last class, so we have one student less today. Okay, Mariano, are you ready?
Yes, miss.
You're muted. Now you're not muted.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I will put the clock. Yeah, okay. Hello, Miss, classmates. Welcome to my oral presentation of Unit 7 and 8. In the fifth picture that I chose, we have 2 people that are sitting in a wheelchair. They are having a racket in their hands. I think that the person that had a green I don't know. I think the one is the coach and is teaching the other one playing the tennis in the wheelchair. Maybe the person that is learning want to be a professional player. I don't know, or maybe it's here maybe it's the first lesson of him. About the unit, I think the technology in the medicine is improving the life of a lot of people, and is making more easy the medicine and the difficult operations. And we have an innovation that is making nose with the 3D printers. That is some years ago, it was something that you think that it was impossible. Now it's a reality, so it's something that very good, in my opinion. And I agree with Sebastian Elizabeth that is expensive. Yeah, but I think that in the future will be more cheaper because the technology make more cheaper all the things with the years. The second picture that I chose, we had a woman that is looking to us. Is not paying attention to the others. Had a computer in front of her, and in the back the back in the picture, we had 4 people, 2 women and 2 men that is discussing something. I think that is an office meeting, and maybe the woman is the boss, and that is the reason that is separated of the others one. But I think that they're happy with their work because I see all of them very happy. About the unit 8, um, I think that the 20 people think in the short term. I think that they didn't have a long vision of their life. I don't know. Maybe they want to pursue a career, get a degree, get a, I don't know, in our case, had a MBA, but more of that, a family or not a family, but I don't know, 20 years more, they didn't think about it. Um, in my case, I want to uh, have this career and work in my career, but I don't know what to do with that. And that was my oral presentation. I hope that you like.
Thank you, Mariano. Thank you so much. Okay, now Camilo.
Okay. Hello, Miss and classmates. I will do the oral test of the unit 7 and 8. About the unit 7, I choose the left picture. In this picture, I can see a group of people playing football. I identify two teams. One team is a white t-shirt, and the other team is with blue t-shirt. All they are, all they have a crutches, yes, but it's obvious for their condition. They have an amputation in specific legs. On background, I can see a person with a cow, probably. Only this. About the medical innovation, my opinion, I think that the medical innovation is essential for the people. So, for example, in my case, I live with my grandmother, and she's diabetic. She consumes around of 15 pills for diabetic for diabetes, and I think that is a lot of, but the I think maybe in the future the technology or the innovation could be reduced this quantity. For example, only diabetics should be should consume 3 pills, for example, for a part of day. I don't know. I think this medical innovation and technology is very important for the people. With respect, unit 8, I show the left picture. I can see a group of people watching a computer, and a man of a green t-shirt is front of a laptop. I don't know. They probably are workers of a company, or probably their family planning a vacations can be. They looks happy, very happy, and I don't know, only this. And about plans as aspiration, in specific, I will talk about my aspirations and plans. And my principal or my objective in this time is by this time into next years, I will have finished the university, or I so hope. The future, I would like to raise a family. I would like before before I to have a family. I would like settle down in a job with a aeronautical company, or any good company, for example. And I would like a pet, because I never have a pet, because my grandmother and my mother doesn't like the pets. So I would like a pet, probably cat or dog. Only this. Goodbye, and thanks for listening my presentation.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have Camilo Galarce. Yes, Camilo? And you would be the last one? Or not? No, Antonio. No, Camilo, finish. Antonio Pararia now. Antonio Pararia, and you would be the last one.
Yes,
Thank
miss.
you. Okay.
No. Hello, everyone. I'm Antonio Pararia, and I'm going to talk about Unit 7 and 8 and describe two pictures. In the first unit, I choose the picture on the right. I can see two men in a wheelchair playing tennis. I think the man behind is a teacher or a coach. I suppose they are in a sports club or maybe in a Olympic village, training for Paralympics. Now the Olympic Games for people with disabilities. And also in the background, I can see other people playing other sports in a field. About medical innovation, I think the medical innovation is an important thing for the humanity, because technology can extend the lifetimes and also allows to invent or create or modify things for help people who can't do the same things or have a terminal disease. For example, the three-dimensional printers. And now you can make a prosthetics body part. And I agree with my classmates about the price of that, but I hope in the future that change. About the unit 8, I choose the picture on the right, and I can see many people around a table. I think there is a meeting of work. I suppose there are a library or maybe a coffee, and they share ideas or talk about a topic of work. About plans and aspirations, I think this generation changed his mind. I mean, we have goals, but I think people in the past planned his life early, very early. I don't know. I have. I want to raise a family and pursue my career, but fears are all. I think I pursue my career and then I want to be happy and knows a lot of things and travel around the world. That's my presentation. Thank you for listening and goodbye.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to write the corresponding comments and feedback, but I need time because I have to see, you know, I have to see the recordings again, yes? So I have to see the videos again and give you an evaluation. Okay, next class is going to be on Monday, yes, at 2 o'clock. And you are going to, and I told the students yesterday, you're going to have the typical written test similar to the ones that you had last year. So please check, you know, again, the grammar. Check the grammar again and check the vocabulary again, yes? Unit 7 and 8. And then next Wednesday, we will start with unit number 9. And then we keep on following the process and finish this semester, okay? So study for your written test. I'm going to send an invitation and we're going to have the test by Zoom with cameras on next Monday.
Miss, I didn't attend his class because I have problems in my house. My father had COVID, and I am in charge of the tasks in my house, and also I will have a surgery in my knee because I broke my meniscus. I don't know.
Okay, so you will have a surgery, yeah, in your knee, okay.
Yeah. But now I start to attend the classic game.
And how is your father? How is he doing?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did he feel bad with a lot of fever?
No sé cómo se dice, perdió como el olor y el sabor.
He
un
lost
poco como de,
the smell
un
and
poco de gripe,
flavor.
pero
Okay,
está
so
bien.
well, yeah, well, this is the pandemic, you know, but try, Antonio, try to attend classes more often now because we are really learning new vocabulary and we are really, you know, moving forward. And this is the last English that you are going to have this in your career. So it's a good opportunity to learn this semester now or never. Yes, so try to attend. And when are you going to have this surgery?
I don't know. I need to go to the doctor one more time, and he give me a date.
Okay, so let me know, okay? And if you cannot attend to classes, you can always see the recordings.
Yes.
Please try to see the recordings and study by yourself because I want you to get more vocabulary and to use better grammar. So as I said before, now or never. This is the last one and goodbye. Okay, so see you next Monday, everybody, at 2 p.m., okay? Have a nice end of the week and thank you for your oral presentations. Goodbye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.